Before starting the video, first listen to a couple of essential points shared by Dr. Mufti Muneer Ahmad Akhoon sir regarding the wazif and du'as. Understanding these points will be greatly beneficial for you, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah wahda wassalatu wassalamu ala man la nabiyya ba'da amma ba'd. The supplications and wazaif, spiritual practices I share generally have open permission. It is not necessary to grant specific permission to any individual. Even if I have given permission to one person, everyone who hears it automatically has my heartfelt consent. They too can practice these wazaif if their issue is similar to the one that someone has asked me about online, and there is absolutely no harm in doing so.
Assalamu alaikum, Mufti Sahab. MashaAllah, your program is very beneficial and I really appreciate it. I have two small questions. First, could you please suggest a wazaif or du'as that can help me sleep at night? I wake up every 2 hours and experience a lot of anxiety. Kindly recommend wazaif that can help prevent anxiety as well. Second, the situation at home is very distressing. There is no peace and arguments happen all the time. My husband does not love me, and when I go outside, even relatives do not meet me with love. Overall, the situation seems to be getting worse. Please recommend the best wazaif or du'as for this.
First of all, thank you for your love and appreciation for the program. After all, this program is for all of you. The more you appreciate it, the more it encourages us, and we will continue to bring better and more beneficial topics. As for your question about not being able to sleeping problem, note this wazifa. Before sleeping at night, recite Urdu Ibrahimi 12 times. After reciting, softly blow on yourself and then blow on a little water and drink it. InshaAllah, you will have a very good and restful sleep. This wazifa is for insomnia. Now note the wazifa for the problem of anxiety. Whatever you eat or drink, recite La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim, and then blow on it. Or you recite this and blow on whatever you eat or drink. Occasionally recite it 11 times and blow gently on your chest and blow on your right and left sides. Inshallah, your anxiety will be completely cured. Thirdly, if there is no peace in the home, your husband does not show love and the situation has worsened, note this wazifa. Perform this practice known as the Tasmiyah practice, which involves reciting Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim for 41 days. Recite it 786 times. You can recite it at any time during the day, after Fajr, at Ishraq time, after Zuhr, or during Chasht. Begin and end with Durud Sharif 11 times. After reciting, walk around the house and softly blow on various things. Blow on windows, utensils, beds, doors, on everything. Blow on the food items and spices in the kitchen as well. Also blow on some water or something sweet and keep it aside. When the opportunity arises, give it to your husband to eat or drink. Additionally, sprinkle that water in your bedroom. Perform this for 41 days without missing a day. This is a highly effective practice. Inshallah, your husband will start showing love. Peace will prevail in the home. People will show you respect, and you will receive all kinds of well-being. I also pray for you from the deep of my heart. Understand another important matter. When it is mentioned to blow on water or any object after reciting wazifa supplications, it is not simply blowing air, but rather performing dam. In dam, it is not about just blowing. Instead, it involves tadhkar. Remember this distinction. Many people fall into doubt, thinking that the hadith discourages blowing into consumable items, labeling it as makruh, undesirable, while someone might be seen blowing on water after reciting. However, this is not ordinary blowing, it is tadhkar. After completing the recitation of wazifa, one softly exhales by saying, not forcefully but gently. The concept of tadhkar is that the blessings generated in your mouth and saliva through the recitation of wazifa are transferred into the water through the soft exhalation. A few drops of blessed saliva mix into the water, making it spiritually enriched. That water is then given to the patient to drink, and it becomes a source of healing. This process is called tadhkar. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, would perform tadhkar on consumables. in this way. That is why it is mentioned in Hadith that during that time, little girls in Medina would stand outside Masjid Nabawi holding bowls or cups of water. As worshippers passed by, they would perform tafka on the water for blessings. This water was then used for its spiritual benefits. However, simply blowing air like is purposeless because it lacks the effect of recitation or remembrance of Allah. Such blowing carries no spiritual benefit.
Hazrat, I have a question. Many people act upon the wazifa prescribed by you. However, they believe that as soon as they complete the wazifa, its effect should immediately manifest and their problem should be resolved. Now, should this really happen, or should they exercise patience and wait?
Yes, this is a good question. Both situations are possible. Sometimes, as soon as a person begins to act upon the wazifa, the effect from Allah starts immediately. On the other hand, sometimes after completing the wazifa, if there is no visible effect, one should wait for a few days, at least 3 days. If there is no effect within 3 days, they should wait up to 9 days. It is mentioned that one should wait up to 21 days for the effect to manifest. The reason is that when we start acting upon wazifa, the effect is not immediately visible because our soul contains impurities. These wazifa, being Allah's words, first purify our inner impurities. Once the impurities are removed and the person continues acting upon the wazifa, now Allah's mercy begins to descend upon the purified soul. It is similar to cleaning a dirty piece of cloth. First, the dirt is removed, then it shines. Once it is washed, dried, and shines, perfume is sprayed on it. Sometimes people become disheartened and say, I am acting upon the wazifa, but I see no results. In reality, the results are not visible because the wazifa are purifying the inner impurities. Once the soul becomes pure, Allah's mercy and the effect of the wazifa start to manifest. Some people have greater impurity, so even 41 days are not enough to purify them. Such individuals are advised to continue the wazifa for another 41 days to ensure complete purification. Once the impurities are cleansed, Allah's mercy will descend and the problem will be resolved, inshallah. And therefore one should wait. If the effect is not visible, they should repeat the wazifa or wait. Wait at least 21 days, then the result will become apparent, inshallah.
Thank you very much. If you also want Mufti Sahab to provide solutions to any of your life's problems, please share your issue in the comments below. Inshallah, we will bring a new video addressing your concerns and presenting solutions as soon as possible.
Click subscribe below, hit the bell icon to get notified of new videos.